Okay, maybe I have been the wrong character this entire time, okay? I have a save just in case I don't get it this time. Okay, come on. I know you can do it. We got 9 chances. 9 or 8 chances. We make it count. Just please, for the love of God, don't disappoint me. You're gonna disappoint me, aren't you? I am very disappointed. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I have a second wind here. Oh, they are randomized every time. Okay. Alright, alright. I'll just keep on saving and loading until I get it. Yes, sir! There it is! Only took me like a couple of tries, but there it is. There's the Haste Gem I know and love a lot. If I ended up getting 2, that would have been good. Okay, I got 2. Alright. Alright, that's basically all I need. That's all you needed to say. And I also got some night vision too, so that could be pretty decent. Pretty decent for what's up next. Because I have a feeling that we might possibly have a fight, but then again, I don't know everything, do I? Hello there, everybody. This is back. This is more Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. And this is part 115 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, the one Galgar fan that's out in the audience is crying right now because Galgar is now dead. Meanwhile, I'm dancing on his grave. Anyway, what was I thinking? It was all well and good, and I wanted to photograph some monsters, but how could I forget about my cowardice? But what are my options? Ask someone to do it for me? It had to be someone who could operate this machine. Looks like this might be a problem for us to solve, eh, Nene? Yes. Nene will ask to get to the bottom of the problem, but Shulk will do it anyway.
Welcome.
Because as unfortunate as this is a Shulk problem. You are Ahams, Hyantia, and Napon, the perfect specimens. No, don't mind me. Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm gonna pretend that I did hear that. I'm sorry. We're sorry to disturb you. What are you doing out here anyway? Nothing suspicious. You have my word. Please don't start suspecting me. As you can see, I'm a machina. After arriving on the Biona's shoulder, I was stunned by the level of biodiversity here. From there, I decided to study the local monsters and came here to take photos of some of the species. Photos, huh? Well, I haven't seen any of those since I was at Dumban's house. Which monsters did you come to photograph? Dinosuses and Ilukas, but there's a problem. Whenever I face one of those species, my legs start shaking. You guys look pretty strong, so I bet you wouldn't know how that feels. Oh, hey, do you know how to use a camera? A camera? Well, I never used one properly, but I've tinkered with them a bit. Right. Well, if that's the case, then it's probably safe to say you could learn? Well, sure, I understand how it works, theoretically, and I should be able to figure out the handling. Great! Then I hope you won't think it too forward, but would you mind taking the monsters' photos in my place? I'm not convinced I'll be able to take good pictures, though. That's alright. The camera will respond to your desires and do the lion's share of the work. Shoulder survey snaps. We need to take photos of 2 monsters. We need Melakanz's camera. The 2 species are the Glow Dinos and the Dozy Iluka. So the Dinos is right around here at night. And as for the Iluka, the Shoulder Stone Scree is the location. So what are we waiting for then? Let's do it. Let's get it on. Okay, so at the Forbidden Hushland at night, you can find what you're looking for if you just go over this way. It's kind of cool how we're officially at the point where we can effectively say that we are better than a Dinosaurus. By far. We don't have to actually fight them, thank God. We just have to take a photo of them. By the way, I changed up Shulk and Melia's style. There it is. I'll have to be careful not to rile it up. Let's hope the shot comes out well. Good to know that Shulk can appreciate the enemy designs like I can, because the enemy designs are pretty cool. Not going to lie, they're pretty cool. You know what? While we're here, we might as well take on this guy. So let's go. Let's do it. After all, we do need them art coins anyway. Again, I'm not gonna be like going after every single one. I'm just gonna go after every single one that I possibly can go after. So we might as well just do this while we're here. And yeah, my old setup is back in action, baby. I got my haste gems. I'm good now. I'll just have to save and reload every single time so that I can get one for myself. I can be assured one. I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, boy. Took that out like nothing else, baby. Alright, let's see what's in the silver chest here. Snughug Blocker L, okay. I mean, we're kind of going to have to go up against high-level enemies at some point in order to get the best equipment from enemies, so they'll be all fine and dandy, hopefully. Gasp. Found you. Let me take a minute, huh? Oh my god. Well, that should do it. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Well, too bad, because now you're gonna have to get it back now. It's kind of weird that you can actually do this in any order, but they assume you get the glow dinos first. So it's like, if you go after the Dozy or Luca first, then it's like, yeah, I'm getting the hang of this, even though I only took like one picture. While we're here, we might as well take out this unique monster called Buoyant Roasting. So, for the first time you're coming here, you're definitely going to be in your mid-60s or low 60s. Possibly like high 60s, if you're fine enough. So, just so that you are aware of the situation, these are sound type enemies, and even though we're at the point where we're really strong against these monsters now, it's like we're not even, these things aren't even a threat anymore. They're not even a threat anymore. We're all good. Gold chest. Seed Bomber, 3 slotted. House Chuckler and the Green Luca juice. Cool stuff. Can we actually fight these? I mean, we are. Oh my god, we can. I mean, we pretty much have to take their snapshots anyway, so it's fine. I never actually fought these. Do they give out really good rewards, actually? Do they? Let's see this test. Oh, they got a topple spike. But it's like not threatening anymore. So that's fine. They don't drop anything. Okay. Sure. I guess same rules apply to the glow. I guess the same rules apply to the glow dinos too.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. They're wonderful photos. I'm impressed. It'll be a great asset to our ongoing survey of the Bionis shoulder. I'm glad everything worked out, except I totally killed that guy afterwards. I'm not sure whether to say about this next part, and if I think I didn't, I never forget myself, so here goes. Please let me study yourselves too someday. Donate your bodies to science. It would be for a good cause. No. No. Replica hood and replica jacket. These both have HP up 2. Alright. That's cool stuff. Next up on our big old checklist of fog beast / unique monsters that we can defeat very easily is Custodian Barrel Darts. I'm actually going to be playing as Nene for a change. After spending so much time with all the humans and stuff. Now, I'm very hopeful. I'm very hopeful that Shulk's Monolith Shield AI is good. And if not, then I will be very sorely disappointed in reality. Because if the AI is able to see a talent art coming, then I'm really hoping that this will be the case. If you happen to get an excellent on your, on upon Spectre Union Strike, you actually get a little bit of a bonus celebration. So, that's pretty cool. Again, you'll get a lot more bonus damage. Yeah, you'll get the maximum amount of bonus damage anyway, so that's all well and good. So, let's do it. Burst Eater 9. This is the talent art I was worried about. It causes HP down, which I don't believe is the status that happens often. Basically, it temporarily decreases your max HP. So, that's not good. That's what makes Custodian Barrel Dart pretty deadly for a unique monster. It can just lower your HP just like that. I like how one of them just literally said, please be dead, please be dead, please be dead. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty much obviously dead, but, you know, can't be too sure, am I right? All right. So we got that done. Shulk gets a level. And let's see what's in this gold chest. Mad Cat Stopper R and Snug Hugs Blocker L. That's the 3-slot variant. Not bad. Not bad, sir. Alright. I think it's time we face the inevitable. Since there's no other quest available right now, we're gonna have to do something incredibly bold and dumb. Okay, so let's give Kino the Heal Kaboom and Nene... no, Shulk Shadow Eye and Melior... I guess Summon Wind. Alright, so as for the arts... Gonna want to upgrade Monato's Shield to level 9. And I suppose Stream Edge as well. Hammer Beat, yeah. You can upgrade nothing. And Melia, Summon Wind. Okay, boys and girls. Are you ready to make a field trip? Alright, this is it, Luigi. This is it, Luigi. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So, we're gonna follow along with the Pond Specters. They're searching for a valuable treasure. So, let's see what this treasure is all about then. So in here, you're going to be finding a whole bunch of sort of powerful enemies. And, well, yeah, they're pretty competently leveled, I guess. I mean, if you call them competently leveled. Like, mid-70s is kind of no joke around here. And pretty much highest you might possibly go is like 78 or something. So they're pretty competently leveled at this point. So that's all well and good. But here, this is where the fun begins, as they say. Let me guess. Looky there! Is treasure chest. Oh my, it's so equal and beautiful to delicate features on face of Tutu. Hold on, one going open. How about the voices change every single time? Can't open yet? Please hold on another moment. But where's monster supposed to be guarding secret treasure? Meh, such awful anticlimax. Hey, buddy. Meh. Evelyn, what is wrong with face? Do you look as if seen monster? Evelyn did see monster. Evelyn not even kidding! Everyone, now it's time to stand and fight! Nothing can squat between pawn specters and well-deserved treasure! This is nothing like Odyssey at all. This is Prosecutor Davrum. This is the super boss of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected at level 80. This is a dragon, of course, so of course expect it to be really, really tough and really, really dangerous. It has a spike, but very thankfully it's not really so deadly as an instant death spike. Instead, it's just merely a damage spike. So spike defense gems might not be a bad idea for this fight either. Otherwise, just make sure your agility gems go up pretty good. And beware of its attack called Ignis Breath. That's basically the same sort of vein as Demon Purging Fire in that it's a very powerful fire-based attack that can spread across all over the place and just kill you. Unless you have Monado armor on, in which case you'll definitely probably survive. But that's where the whole thing comes in with what do you do in this situation? Well, obviously the simplest answer is, well, this. By the way, a new quest opens up once you activate the fight with Prosecutor Davrum in Grandel. So completing the Pawn Spectre quest isn't really necessarily required or anything, but you know, all quests are optional anyway. Look all over the place for water ether deposits. That way you can possibly find spike defense gems. Only thing is that they only go up to level 4. So you're definitely going to be a lot more limited in that sort of aspect where you want spike defense and yet you can only have so much spike defense. So definitely your other point is going to be Monado Purge and Agility up. But that's also another thing too. Your attacks might not hit. So what are you to do then? Well, get yourself some night vision gems. Just like with the base game of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, spike defense gems are your absolute friend in this fight. What's also your friend in this situation is getting your party gauge all ready and filled up. So, Thankfully, this isn't a boss fight, thankfully. Just like with any other fight, the party gauge drops a little bit by bit. So, whenever you have the opportunity, try to get your party gauge up by battling some of the enemies that are in here. That way, you can absolutely make sure that your party gauge is filled. And when it does, be sure to get in there really, get to where Prosecutor Davrum is really quickly before your party gauge gets too low. So that's something that I also recommend to you. Once you get the party gauge full, and the very moment that your party is absolutely healed, make sure that you get yourself all ready to go and get that battle start affinity right away. That way, you can be able to just daze Prosecutor Davrum just like that. All right, and there we go. We got the daze straight away, and oh, we can go for damage. Extra chances are also your friend, even though they're totally RNG based. Yeah, and there it is. There it is. All right, so we got our tension all built up in there. Let's get him an auto purge going. Unfortunately, because this is a super boss, unlike with other super bosses in the base game, there's no way you can break it. All you can do is force daze on it. So, yeah, you're gonna have to be a lot more careful with that than you were before. And absolutely make sure you got Monado armor all up in there. There's nothing wrong with keeping it at a relatively okay level, but definitely keep it at a decent level where you can at least block some of the bigger attacks like Ignis Breath and Grey Fang and whatever else. Okay, there we go. Let's get it. Even with Spike, I don't find this super boss to be, all that terrible. Honestly, I really don't find Prosecutor Davrum to be all that terrible, honestly. Like, sure, it still has the same sort of traits as Odyssey does, where, yeah, it has the ability to force topple on you, and it can just end you right away with that Ignis Fire move. But still, considering that it's at that particular level, and the fact that it's only got like a relatively harmless spike, I honestly really don't find this all that terrible. I mean, it's definitely not a challenge like Avalanche Odyssey was. It's not. But for this epilogue where it's meant to be shorter, this is not all that bad. It's not all that bad. Okay, so there was the Ignis Breath from before. And come on, let me get one more in there. Come on, I need another one. I need a Union Strike. There we go. Daze that mofo. All right, I got the excellent. Okay, you got it. If we get an extra chance, nope, no extra chance. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine.
Wah, wah, wah. The next day.
I'm showing this off because I'm showing this video I captured because I decided to make rounds. I decided to make rounds around the Bionic Shoulder, getting up all gems and whatever else. And I ended up defeating this unique monster called Dismal Umnia, which is in the Nethris Necropolis. And that's actually a unique monster I haven't defeated yet, so I managed to get the Arc Coin from that. I didn't realize that I didn't actually beat it, so... bleh. But I might as well just thought I'd show you anyway. And I also came up with a brand new strategy. So I also went around the Bionic Shoulder getting up all the gems from the Ether Crystal deposits, namely the water ones. And, well, namely the Ether Crystal deposit that's right over here in Grandel. And also over by the, over in the Forbidden Hushland right here. These are water ether deposits, and they give spike defense. So, I decided to put on spike defense on pretty much everybody that I'm going to be going into this fight, this round 2 with. Or rather, round 5. I also ended up... okay, so one thing that I actually did realize is that I really, really needed an influx of Monado armor. So that's why I have talent boost gems on Shulk. This halves his auto attack, but it fills up his talent gauge a lot faster. And with haste, it's going to fill up even faster than that. And during a practice run of this, I actually did get really, really close. I got relatively, like, really, really close to beating his ass. And, you know, I just thought you ought to know, I just thought you ought to know that fact. I also ended up giving Kino a lot of debuff stuff for his auto attack. And I gave him what did I give on Kino, actually? I don't know if I actually showed off what I gave on Kino, but, you know, I gave him a lot of debuff attacks, basically. Ooh, and I got this one, too. Okay. There we go. This fight's actually going a lot smoother than actually going as smooth, or actually beginning as smooth as the previous run that I did. God damn, this super boss can be kinda stupid. But at the very least, I'm not hurting as much anymore thanks to the spike defense gems. I mean, it still hurts, but not by a whole lot, I would have to say. Yeah! Ooh, that was a Dark Soul boss. 1-1 going to feel that one in the morning. Meh, Chief, please open chest already. If not, make it quick. Might spell monster more blah, blah, blah. Yes, that makes sense. Jesus Christ, that almost took an hour. Jeez. Well, an hour in total. Because I ain't staying up until 4 a.m. in the morning. It's open! Golden shrooms are good as got! Pawn Spectre Guild is saved! Wait, mushrooms inside box whole time? Oh. Something wrong? Maybe mushrooms shrivel up like face a granny pun? That's entirely correct. Why are they so dry? Even fungus contain moisture, dummy. When left for a long time, of course they dry out. And this level they're dry, there are no way to undry, even if soaked in water. What? No, this is impossible. Golden shrooms of 1-1's dreams. What Chief wanted to do with mushrooms after Get anyway? It's not normal to be such grumpy trousers. Memos say that golden shroom have flavor profile unlike any other foodstuff that anyone ever eat. Unparalleled delicious. If could cultivate golden shrooms we found, then could start selling and never heard from monies again in life. But with mushrooms so dry, plan is ruined. What Chief need money for anyway? Meh. Well, here is thing. Right now, Archaeology Center is on verge of go bankrupt. When 1-1 become Chief, old Chief tell all the financial situation. Long story short, it bad. Deep bad. Dire bad. To reduce running cost, 1-1 reduce pawn specting hours to change tack to focus on fundraise. When decide on new slogan, also want to choose one that inspire pawn specters to have pride and raise morale. 1-1 spend days and nights looking for a way out of dead-end circumstance. Then one day stumble on fateful memo that give 1-1 glimmer of hope to save center from getting repossessed. Sunset have no idea. This one thing 1-1 not forget to say, rather could not bring self to say and make co-workers feel unease. Chief, we pawn specters, not just subordinates. We all colleagues, friends. If Hat said, everyone put noggins to work. 10-2, sniffle. We not let you give up so easily. Meh. Chief did not search chest thorough like. Fife on rummage properly, corners and all. The treasure. Meh. Chief, quick to cast peepers this away. Underneath dusty layer of dry golden shrooms. It's the treasure. Meh. What the heck is that? All this stuff look expensive as hex. There are more chunky loot than even Nopon merchant can carry. If I'll sell this, we will definitely make bank. Tend to have to agree. If we convert loot into monetary assets, Archaeology Center is saved. Wicked. Ayy. And all it took was the pain of getting killed by a dragon. Pawn specters could never have discovered fateful treasure without friends. Golden shrooms all dry and gnarly, but other stuff here have economic value. Future of Archaeology Center look bright. 1-1 also find this in treasure chest. As promised, we'll give to friends. In truthiness, is hardly enough to repay all favors that friends do for 1-1 and other pawn specters. To sweeten deal, pawn specters will hang around friends until friends ready to go home. How sound? Favor for favor. Is glorious new favor sharing economy. We now partners, yes? And as partners can work miracles. It's a miracle that I survived. But there it is. Pawn specters till we cry is done. And as a special reward, we get a Nethris crown for Melia. It's a head. There it is. Everyone gets a level up and some additional experience as well. Well over 200,000. The Nethris crown is the final headpiece for Melia and is available in Future Connected. However, I believe if you beat Future Connected as well, then you will be able to you'll be able to wear this one proudly in the base game. This just makes Melia look super cool. She wears that crown as a symbol of beastly wonders. Also, Shulk, I feel like you got jibbed, buddy, because you pretty much got the short end, buddy. Oh yeah, this is what I did. This is what I did for Kino. I put paralysis 4, strength down 4, and agility down 4, so that hopefully we can he could have debuffed Davrum. So yeah, and I had to give up Nene Spike Defense Gem for Shulk. And wouldn't you know it, that little difference actually ended up saving the day. Man, I just when I thought that I said that this super boss wasn't that bad, I say, well, took me an hour, when it literally only took like 20 minutes last time in practice. Oh my god, why did I ever think that this would be like a brilliant idea, but, you know, whatever. It's all well and good because that was the second to last side quest in all of Future Connected. Only one side quest remains and we're done with side questing forever. Feels really weird to be here in this situation. Definitely feels really weird to finally be in a position where we're absolutely like done with side quests forever. It's a really weird feeling, but there it is. So while I re-equip everybody with their proper stuff for, you know, the proper builds. Oh yeah, I should probably put Topple Plus, shouldn't I? On Nene. What did I... Okay, heatsink. I keep on forgetting. Heatsink. But yeah, that was definitely something. Definitely the hardest challenge, and I definitely do have to say this. Because I feel like this needs to be said. Future Connected is hard, man. Future Connected is just kind of hard, dude. Like, without visions to see what's coming, it's like, suddenly you really have to think. It's like, what? Do I have to think about what I'm gonna do? What the heck, man? But yeah, you just gotta think about what you gotta do. You gotta keep up Monado armor. You gotta keep up Monado shield. You gotta keep up everything. Just keep it up, and I guess you'll be okay. It's almost as if this game was purposely made harder just to hear, just, you know, just about something, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just ready to be done with this video, and then because this next side quest, this very last one, is gonna be a treat, man. It's gonna be a treat. Everything has been, every side activity has been leading up to this, and tomorrow's the day we're finally going to finish side questing forever. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, it's the final side quest and the second to last quiet moment. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.